So with apologies to Charles Dickens, we're going to talk about A Tale of Two Assembly Codes. It was the best of assembly codes. It was the worst of assembly codes. Okay, and I'm really telling the tale on me because I'm the one who forgot to put in the volatile keyword, which just caused the whole program to come to a grinding halt. All right, so this is code that you're going to use in your functional decomposition project, your functional programming project. And without going into great detail, there are some variables here. And what the program's trying to do is it's trying to get all the threads to get to one place and then wait for all the other threads. So when every thread calls wait barrier, it's going to increment the number at the barrier. And when that's the proper number, the number that are in the thread team, now it knows it can release them. But until then, it's just going to wait right here for the other threads to catch up. Okay, so you initialize it like this. Again, without going into exactly what the code does. And here's the code that it produced. But notice what it did right here. Jump to L142, the L's are labels. Jump to label 142, which is right here. And then jump to label 142, which is right here. So yes, clearly the code just stopped right there. Okay, and that's because we were setting these things to 0, and so the compiler knew that this could never that it didn't have to worry about this. This wasn't going to happen. Okay, remember this from the tips, the volatile keyword. It means this variable has the possibility of being set in the background. Do not eliminate code that looks like that. Okay, so now you go back and you set those variables to volatile. Whoops, yeah, I'm sorry. Without volatile, we had this. With volatile, well, we now had that. Yes, the code ran correctly. This is what it did without the volatile. Running correctly is this. What you can see is the compiler did indeed say, well, this can't possibly happen. I will just do him a big fat favor and pull that code out of there. Okay, not a great idea. And that's what the volatile keyword does. So moral of the story, I should actually read my own notes more often because I could have prevented that whole thing.